We've had a couple of questions about what curriculums we use, so
here it is.
All right. Well, a couple of years ago, I was researching on how to simplify school and found Robinson curriculum,
Yes.
which I love. And it's not even really a curriculum.
No, and we don't follow it to the T.
But he just says reading, writing, arithmetic, and stick to the basics. But we do go through a charter school, so we have to have history, science,
Life skills
life skills.
and special interests.
So here's what we do. First up, Bible.
So I found these really cool workbooks by Kay Arthur. I love these. So we started reading the book of Revelation.
Yeah, because why not start there? I mean,
Well, there was a lot of stuff going on in the world, and I wanted to prepare my kids. It was actually very interesting for them. It was a really good start because they were really engaged. So it's basically the inductive method study of reading the word, and it's cool because it comes in a nice neat little workbook that they actually fill out, and it does have the portion of the Bible that they will be studying in the back. So this is like part 1 of 2. This is John, and my kids really enjoy it, and it normally doesn't take more than 30 minutes at the most a day. It's usually less.
well, you'll find as this video goes on that I'm much less structured than Ximena. Every year I just choose something different. And this year we are reading through the New Testament, and we're reading at least 4 to 6 chapters a day in the mornings. And that's our Bible study.
Yeah, so we've also done other little books. We did this last year. What does my Heavenly Father think of me? He knows my name and calls me his. I will put the link down below of what verses we included in this book. And basically they made their own little book with their drawings. It turns out to be a nice little declaration book for them to read over every day.
Yeah.
The year before we had done The Truth About Me, same thing. Just on who we are as children of God, and so it's really cute.
Isabella's drawing.
Yeah, and she made it into character, so it's really cute. So for instance, it'll say, sometimes I feel like a failure, but the truth is God erases my mistakes and helps me. And then it quotes the psalm, and then they draw their own little interpretation of it.
Next up, math. Now I am not one for changing, so I've stuck with Saxon math. Once I started and decided to do Saxon, I've just stuck with it. So we are on a Saxon math homeschool kit. This one is the 5-4, so 5th graders or advanced 4th graders. And then Micah and David are on the 6-7 book. We like it. It helps my kids stay reviewed on the topics, and it's very structured.
Yeah, we like the structured part of it. That didn't work so well for just my kids' learning type, so we do teaching textbooks. We do the Saxon drills though, every morning. So those are really cool. So I am going to say that I did try a few math curriculums before. That's not my daughter's favorite subject, so I had to try different ones to see which one fit. So we really fell in love with teaching textbooks. It just seemed to be the one that worked the best. It's very similar to Saxon in the sense that it reviews a lot, and there's a very small lesson. It's very, very gradual growth, and then there's a lot of practice and review. But the cool thing that keeps them engaged is the interactive part of it, because it's a CD-ROM. It comes with a big old workbook like this, it's super thick, but we don't really use it unless our computer's down. Everything is done on the computer, and it works really well for us. It does come with an answer key in case, your computer's not working that day or whatever. And I did call teaching textbooks, and I did hear they're coming out with an online program, which is awesome. I'm looking forward to that because sometimes the CD-ROMs, I don't know if they get scratched or lost or whatever.
It's time teaching textbooks. But I have heard really good things about that curriculum.
Yeah, it's great. And we also supplement with Life of Fred. And we like Life of Fred because it's very entertaining. It's really funny. It's in story form. And my kids absolutely love it. So we'll do this like in the summer. There's a ton of books, and we do have the whole collection. Very short lessons as well.
Yeah.
Just like 5 problems a day, but it really gets you thinking because it's not your typical just computation. They'll tell you a story, and then you have to use your math skills to pull from that story and answer the question. So it's actually pretty cool. There's a controversy that it's not a full curriculum. or that it is. My charter school doesn't consider it a complete curriculum, so we don't use it as a complete curriculum, although that's very discretionary.
Some people do. Yeah. Next up, language arts. Like I said earlier, thinking about the way that Robinson Curriculum approaches it, he doesn't believe in an extra grammar curriculum. So I went away from that. So I used to do first language lessons, which is a good grammar curriculum if you're looking for that. But I've decided to do more just reading and getting the good literature. And so we do a lot of reading. And I think 2 years ago now, I found a sale on Amazon and bought all the kids a Kindle. Best idea ever!
It really was.
So good. I think this was like $70 or $60 with the 2-year insurance and a case.
No, it was on sale for like $49 or something.
It was a really good deal.
It was awesome.
I can't even remember now. Amazon has family share, so I buy one book and I put it on all 5 of our Kindles. So it's a really awesome deal. So with the Robinson curriculum, a lot of the books on his book list I get for free or 99 cents or something on Amazon, and then I could put it on their Kindles. So this year they're reading a lot of like stories. We're about to read Pinocchio on here, but then he'll also throw in like historical books. So they just read 4 Naval Heroes. They'll also read books that have some science mixed in with it. So that's been really fun. I also, just because they do state testing still, I let them do a daily language review, which is only like 5 or 10 minutes, but it kind of gives them some practice on punctuating and sentence structure.
Yeah, it's good practice.
Yeah, different grammar terms and things like that. And then Fred Librand, he's a Robinson curriculum advocate, and he has a writing course that's all online. They're audio lessons, and then you just print out the workbook. So this is our workbook, and every day there's some writing exercise that goes along with the lesson, but he just really encourages creativity in your writing and not being bogged down by rules. So I'm enjoying it, and the kids seem to like it.
Yeah, it's been really freeing for the kids, you know, to not have those rules and to just know that a lot of it is organic and instinctual, which is really what he talks about a lot. We've really enjoyed the writing course. It's the 3rd year in a row that we've done it, I think, just like you.
Yeah.
There's 21 lessons, and each lesson is pretty short. We do it all the time at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
And then after that, you know, we'll take on writing specifically about something.
Yeah, this year we're going to focus on writing a paper a week so that they can get practice with making outlines, revising, and then giving a final product. And we've been doing a little bit of that, but after we're done with the writing course, we'll kick that into gear so they get daily practice writing.
Very important to do the process daily.
Yeah.
I love daily language reviews, and we did that for a couple years. The last year I wanted to switch it up to daily grams, and it's very similar, and they've enjoyed it. We don't do it every day. We basically did it in the summer more than not, and I do plan on implementing it once in a while. I just haven't found when yet.
Yeah.
I also do a handwriting curriculum. I love Handwriting Without Tears. We've been doing this for like 4 years. And we recently tried Draw Right Now, which is really fun. If you have doodlers in your family, my son loves to draw, so this just makes it a lot. He doesn't like to handwrite, but he likes to draw. So it's all connected, and that's why I bought it.
Yeah, and you're studying U.S. history, right? So
you can pair it up thematically depending on what you're studying, which is really cool.
Yeah, because they have tons of those books.
And we also include typing instead of handwriting on Tuesdays, which we call Typing Tuesdays.
One thing I didn't mention is we do also prepare dictation. Check out Charlotte Mason if you're not familiar with that. And I choose from a book we're reading, or this year I've been doing a lot of the poetry that we've been studying as their prepared dictation. So they will copy the passage or the poem for the first day, and then we'll go through and just look at all the grammar in the sentence And that will automatically give us a list of spelling words that they can study. And then we'll do dictation with that sentence or the sentences or poem. And they're challenged now to do everything correctly. And we will do that prepared dictation until they get it 100%.